Hello, today I'm showing you how to remove the alternator rotor from this GT750 Suzuki engine block. The rotor is basically on a conical shaft, so it's kind of pressed on and held in place by this bolt. What we need to do is get this bolt off and then get this rotor off of the shaft. I have done some research, quite extensive research actually, and I have come up with a very close reproduction of the original Suzuki GT750 rotor puller, as Suzuki made those in the 70s specifically for this job. I made a couple of prototypes and then had a machinist make one for me, and consequently after that particular one worked extremely well, I ordered a couple more and I'm selling these right now. So what we need to do is we just need a couple of basic tools. We need either a ratchet or a breaker bar with a 14mm socket on it. And the head of this puller is a 17mm head, so we need also a 17mm socket or a wrench to get that on there and to spin it so the rotor will push off. First of all, what we need to do is get this loose, and in most cases these things are not too bad as far as tight on there. Most of the times all we need to do is give it a tap, either with a mallet, a rubber mallet or something, or break it loose. Sometimes what we have to do is put something in the spark plug hole to block one of the pistons, so it's not able to rotate any further, so it's in the locked position. But we don't need to do that here because it is already sprung loose. Alright, so what we do is we just take this bolt loose. It is about a 6-inch long bolt, I think. It's not too bad, but it presses this whole rotor onto that conical tapered shaft. So now we have that hole clear. What we do is we insert the puller and we thread it in as far as we can go, and what it'll do, it'll bottom out up against the inside of the crank shaft. And once it does that, we'll put our 17mm socket on there. I'll turn it a little bit more until I feel that it's bottoming out. There it is. And actually, there it goes. And the rotor comes off clean. It's a wonderful tool. It's specifically for this job, but it'll make this job so much easier and so much less frustrated than trying to do it with what they recommend in Suzuki manuals, is use an engine mounting bolt, all kinds of funky stuff, the way this can be done. But this is definitely the tool to do the job right. Thank you very much.